What's up, everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic. And Happy New Year, by the way. 2021, super exciting. And it's time for some adventure time. And with Winota kind of thrown in there, I ran up against a deck that played something similar to this. I was playing up against them, and I was totally just getting destroyed, but I let the game go on like 10 more turns somehow, just so I could look at more of their deck, because I wanted to bring it to you guys because it was actually really epic. I hadn't seen anyone really do this yet. Maybe other people have, whatever, but I just thought this was a brilliant idea of just kind of playing a Naya, which is red, white, green, a Naya deck that was playing adventures, and also playing Winota. And with the best adventure cards in Naya are, of course, Bonecrusher Giant, Lustruck Beast. Those are just the obvious givens. We also get to bring in Giant Killer, which is a really good removal spell and something that can tap down for our big guys just to be swinging in, or even like our non-humans, so Winota can keep getting in, getting us more Kenris or Bowser's Lieutenants or whatever, you know. And so that's kind of the basic idea of the deck. I went ahead and added in a little bit of the Gruul aggro feel to it as well with Brushfire Elemental, Lotus Cobra, and Embercleave, just because we kind of already have that in the deck as well, and so why not? And then so probably like one Shepherd of the Flock. So the basic idea is we have to have non-humans on the battlefield, which with adventure we're doing that pretty much already. With Gilded Goose, Lotus Cobra, Brushfire Elemental, and then these guys. We already have kind of something going on there with Winota. And then also we have Winota in here that says, okay, we are also looking for humans, so you have to have a good mix of non-human creatures and, of course, humans. If you guys haven't played a Winota deck, that's how it works. And then we basically swing in, get out some extra big, bad, indestructible guys. Maybe have one extra mana so we can turn everything into tramply guys as well. Or like use Kenris ability, which is part of the reason that we're running just a couple of the triomes, so that we can have the black mana for his bring creatures back from the graveyard ability, and the blue side here. And so Kenrith just kind of like an awesome filler card for our deck. And probably the best human that you can be looking for in Magic right now, or at least in Standard. So really busted. And then, of course, one Shepherd of the Flock, just because it's a good human to grab with Indestructible. You know, this is called a blade. If ever it's a 2-mana 3/1, it's what Wizards calls a blade. And so it's a really good blade for us to be going and grabbing. It has extra abilities that we can use. We can like blink back a Gilded Goose after we chump block, and then have it come back and give us another food token just for a little more life gain, whatever we want to do, okay? Or save Winota at some point. So that's the idea of the deck. And the best thing about jumping into Naya, red, green, white right now, is that we get to play 12 of these pathway lands, which is huge right now. Before Kaldheim comes out, which we know we get in the rest of the pathway lands, being able to play one of the few 3-color decks that is able to play all of these lands is just awesome. And so we get to just basically play all of these Fable Passages and these guys. So we have basically 0 like dual lands besides these. Actually, we don't have any dual lands because these technically come in as a, you know, one or the other. And that does create some funky mana every once in a while. That's why Lotus Cobra and Gilded Goose are really important to the deck, to make sure that we kind of fix everything that we need to. Anyway, so this is the deck. We're going to go ahead and jump into it, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. Felipe gone. And Edgewilling Keeper, Giant Killer, turn 2, draw a card. It doesn't have any non-humans, but it's a play. It's a thing we could do. Fable Passage, pass the turn. Witch's Oven with Forest. All right, so a food deck. Grab the Forest. Innkeeper. Plains. Honestly, holding up Giant Killer would be really nice here too, but we need to make sure we find the 4th land and like things that are good. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Like up against the food deck, Giant Killer is really nice at times. Trail of Crumbs. More food. Lotus Cobra's nice. Let's get this out on red, get all of our colors. Doesn't actually matter. Swing in. But that is a non-human now. Yep. No ramp, which means no Wicked Wolf this turn. There might be something to be said about playing out Bowser's Lieutenant first. Try to keep, we'll see. All right. Green source, grab. Yeah, Wicked Wolf is definitely the worst thing that can happen here to us. And they kill Lotus Cobra and Winota. But then we can reasonably keep Kenny Boy alive. By the way, if it bothers anyone that I call him Kenny Boy all the time, just get over it. Because it's too much fun to not to. Swing in. What do we hit? Please, something amazing. An indestructible Winota. And it was on the top too, which actually would have been really nice to draw. That's a shame. Well, okay, there we go. More aggro-ness. I mean, there's a chance they didn't draw Wicked Wolf. And we're keeping this hand on the merit of just all of these cards, right? Right? That's totally a thing they can... Oh, okay, yeah. Nope, nope. Alright, well, Kenrith is still a pretty good play here. We get a really big hit real quick. Ooh, actually, you know what? Yeah, it's hard not to play Giant Killer when we can kill this thing. Sacks it, we lose the Giant Killer, that's fine. I might hold off on playing the pathway. Because we can play Kenrith and give it haste on the next turn. If we wait. If we find another land, then we should have played it out, but we have no guarantee of that. So yeah, let's just pass the turn. Keratin. That's not another Wicked Wolf. That's great for us. Alright, we did find another land. Well, oops. Alright. Red source. Kenny Boy. Give him haste. Swing in. So 6, 7. They have food tokens. Yeah, not worth it. Yeah, Tekken. And hope we dodge another Wicked Wolf. Down to 2. Sack and drop back up to 5. Takes a forest. Does this mean that they have feasting? This is probably feasting Troll King then. Garen Brig, KKK. Not the kick. Dang, I keep saying that. Grey Henge. Oh no, there's more life gain. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie then. Giant Killer at the perfect time. Cannot bring this back unless it's their turn. And that's 2 life here. This is lethal, I believe. Let's see, we can play Bajra's Lieutenant but not give haste and trample. But we can give 1 counter onto something, so yeah, worth it. White source. 1 mana. Yeah, nothing they can really do here. So Bajra's Lieutenant. Counter onto Kenrith. Swing in. Actually, no, they can gain life with the food. I forgot. So yeah. So we are just shy of lethal here. I forgot that they gain 2 and 3 more. The card advantage they get out of this is so ridiculous. So yeah, Feasting Troll King, sack 3 foods, draw 3 cards with Trillo Crumbs. So busted. Goes with Gilded Goose. Another blocker. Well, we can give everything trample. I've had so much flipping card draw now. This engine is insane. Sacks 3 foods, brings it back. Draws as many as you need to be able to find a Wicked Wolf. And you're looking at 2 cards deep every single time to try to find it. But you also have to keep enough mana for everything else. Did they find it? Did they find it? Not yet. They didn't find it. And we got a Winota. Oh, okay. All right, let's see here. Winota. The counters that we can put on with Kenrith are pretty nice as well. We can also tap down the Feasting Troll King. Okay. Winota. Tap Troll King. Swing. Yeah, swing all in. Because there's a chance we find another Kenrith anyway. Baju's Lieutenant. Counter onto the Lotus Cobra. This one's indestructible. If they do kill here, this is like a really good thing for them to kill. So what they probably block is Mammoth now here, and then just chump. Take the 3 here. Have to gain life. Dude, they just have so much card draw now, though. They might actually want to just go for the Wicked Wolf or Witch's Oven to kill the Feasting Troll King to guarantee that they can bring back however much draw to find a Wicked Wolf. They don't have enough life gain now. What? And this gives us 2 knights with Winota. What? Do they have an, I guess they can just put all of it into this. Maybe they do have enough. That's up to 9. All right, so they do have enough there. That's fine. This gives us 2 knights to swing in with Winota. Down to 3. We lose 1 creature. We get 2 more. And Crate Henge number 2. More life gain. Man, what do we do here? Gilded Goose. Ah, they got a Wicked Wolf. Kills the Winota. And we know we just put 1 to the bottom. And there's 2 more, yeah. So no more Winotas for Jeffrey. But they also don't have a ton of life gain right now. There's another Witch's Oven. I mean, so they can sack their creatures to be able to create some more foods, which looks like they're going to do. No blocks. Take it down to 12. That's right, it does have Vigilance, huh? Okay, land. The Vigilance in all these guys is pretty nice. Let's just do some cool things. This is still a pretty big hit. They have to use Witch's Oven to sack something. And then draw. So what they could do is they could block with Gilded Goose, put 1 in front of it, sack it, draw. Draw with Trail of Crumbs. Losing both of them now. Actually, it might have been better to hold back with Lotus Cobra so I can chump block and get 2 more knights. Yeah, these food decks are insane. Really, really powerful. Yeah, sacks both of them. Draws a card. Yep. That's good for you. Up to 10. We're getting in for 7. Yep. Down to 3. Troll King is also just getting pretty big. Bonder's Enclave draws more cards because you need more. Draws again. That's actually a good sign. Now they need a land to be able to play like a Wicked Wolf or anything. Yeah, no blocks. Take it. And Porto says good game. Whew. Dude, what do they have in hand? I'm really intrigued with what they have in hand there. That was insane. What a game. What a game. I don't know how they didn't pull that off, but we will take it. All right, up against Ani, and we definitely got a mulligan that. Need more than one land. Who'd have thunk? And this is definitely keepable. I'm actually debating if we just like drop the Gilded Goose since we have Lotus Cobra. But I think we're gonna drop the Shepherd and pass the turn. All right, get out the Triome, pass the turn. Bring this out on, I guess we have all the colors if we go white here, right? So yeah, Lotus Cobra, pass. And untapped land for Winota seems amazing. Not an untapped land, all right, that's fine. This actually let us get out Gilded Goose though, which is huge. So yeah, let's go ahead and play Gilded Goosey. The Love Struck Beak token, which is a human, a little bit awkward. Like if this wasn't a human, it would be so perfect for this deck. But as it is, it's okay. It's cool. Next turn, Winota, get 2 humans, hopefully. We have just few enough humans that we can whiff with Winota every once in a while. But it's okay. Trail of Crumbs. Sweet. Not an untapped land. That means we can't actually swing with Gilded Goose. That is a lot of flipping Winotas. Cool, I guess. Let's hope for no Wicked Wolf. All right, swing in. Definitely blocking with the Caryatid, right? Edge-Rolling Keeper can let us draw a card. Giant Killer. I guess we want more of those in the deck. So yeah, let's go ahead and just grab the Edge-Rolling Keeper. Not an amazing hit, not a Kenrith. Dang it. Do they block the Lotus Cobra, or are they also stuck on three lands? They don't kill Lotus Cobra? Whoa! Okay, that's a big deal here. Wicked Wolf kills the Winota. Oh man. Okay, give us land. Untapped land is amazing here. And the draw. All right, untapped land. Gimme. No! All right, Love Struck Beast. We gotta draw a card with Love Struck Beast. There's the land. Oh man, that's awkward too. Don't even get to play the Love Struck Beast token. Well. Oh, never mind. We do. Actually, do I want to create a food token here? No, we'll go and get this out. We're also kind of going wide with this deck in general. So down to 12, pass the turn. Once Winota hits, we get to swing in. Again, it just creates a massive whiteboard for us. Feasting a Troll King. That is a lot of counters for a big Wicked Wolf. All right, doesn't have reach. So I could keep the Love Struck Beast alive. We have one more Winota, so we can hope that they like try to kill this one and then swing in aggressively. Or we can just go for 3 creatures here. And maybe these guys as well. Just go all in. Let's do it. All right, 3 triggers. We just don't want to hit 2 Kenriths in a row. That's like the only annoying thing that we can have hit here. Okay, Bozju's Lieutenant. Okay, counter onto Love Struck Beast. What's most likely to die? We can put it on Gilded Goose and have like an actual attacker. Kenrith could be pretty good too, so it doesn't get blocked right away. I'm just thinking, so creating knights are also not humans here. And so let's go ahead and put it onto the Lotus Cobra. Bozju's Lieutenant, put it onto the Love Struck Beast. There we go. Yes. Yeah. All right. Now if these 2 guys die, now we also get 2 knights with each of them that also work with Winota, or the other one that we have here. Oh, I love this deck. Yeah, Box Feasting Troll King can bring it back immediately. That's cool. Only during their turn. Yeah, protects the Wicked Wolfie. We get 2 Knights, Kniggets. And we're off. This is gonna be sweet. And we can also potentially, if we don't have Winota die, somehow, if that stays alive, we might even be able to just give trample, like plus some counters onto a bunch of things, or even bring back something from the graveyard. We actually do have the ability to draw cards too. So many options. Down to 1. Okay, yeah. So I should have swung with Edgewell Keeper. I didn't even think about the math there. All right, that felt really good. That was epic. I have played up against Izzy like 15 times here, so that's cool. We're gonna keep this. I mean, I'm okay with it. He's a cool guy. We play good Magic. Oh man, that is like the perfect draw. Yeah, I'll take it. Pass the turn. Florahedron. Not a whole lot of, let's see here. So what we could do is flash in or bring in Lotus Cobra with the Gilded Goose, play Mountain and Bone Crusher Giant. If they do kill our Lotus Cobra, we're in trouble. But I think that this is the better play. Slow them down a smidge, keep more bodies off the battlefield so that Winota can be more awesome. And we're actually going to throw this on white instead. White, red, Crushy Boy stomps you. Got him. Pass the turn. I have way too much energy for it being New Year's Day. Witch's Oven. Bring it on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. So Mountain. Add a green source. Winota, swing for 2. That's a really good turn 3, I've decided. Yeah, I'm not sure. Wow, that's bad though. Okay. That definitely could have been a lot better. Dang it. It's so good. It's okay. That's all right. Ooh, Mammoth. Ooh, buddy. All right. Do I want to get out Badger Lieutenant right now, or like draw with the Bone Crusher Giant? I guess we can find another Edgewell Keeper, and we'll just draw again. So let's actually go ahead and let's put out another green source. Add white mana. Yeah, if we run into a Kenrith with Winota, we definitely want it apt in attacking. So we're putting this onto the Lotus Cobra, swinging in, and then, yeah. Yep. Dude, this deck is so fun. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I don't think that you can get a better start than that. Like, that was turn 4, and we were gonna, like, we whiffed on one Winota thing already. That could have been Kenrith and Bosri's Lieutenant already. All right, up against Visquetto, and keep this. It's Beautimus. Oh, I need to change my sleeves. I keep saying I'm going to do that, and then I see other people's sleeves. I'm like, man, I'm not as cool as they are. Why do I keep doing this? Gilded Goose, great turn 1. Really good against mono red. No fervent champions for you, sir. What are we looking for? I think we're looking for a Stompy Boy. Stompy Boy would be amazing here, so we can just like shut him down if it is mono red. All right, Warriors, perchance. Yeah, get out the Triome. Do I just get this out? How big is this gonna get? Let's pass the turn. If it's Warriors, they can actually get pretty big. Also, like Annex, if it is still mono red and whatever. All right, so I think what we're hoping for here is drawing a card. All right, Spikefield Hazard would be annoying. Rimrock Knight. That's fine. All right, so we draw the land. So now, is Giant Killer actually going to do anything for us here? Or is it just better as a 1/2 blocker? Probably. And get that boy out there. Play out the mountain. Pass the turn. We can gain 3 life if we want to. And then Winota doesn't have any non-humans at the moment, so we're just going to go Bozzy Lieutenants for a little bit. Be awesome and such. Okay, gain 3 life. Make their turn feel despicable and meaningless and hopeless as we want all mono red players to feel. Oh wait, dang it, I'm a mono red player. Crap. Bozzy Lieutenant, on to yourself. Boom, bam, baby. And then mono red looks at a 4/5 and they're like, I can't beat mid-range. Yeah, we're a pretty aggressive mid-range deck too. So it's not warriors. So this is just probably like they're running some equipment. There is the one like the red equipment, which I've seen more people playing here and there. Fervent Champion, cool. Does not swing. All right, well, let's go ahead and get out probably the Love Struck Beast tokens. Second Bozzy's Lieutenant is really nice too, though. These guys do have vigilance. All right, let's go with I don't think we need more than 1 white source. We actually have 2 already. Yeah, so let's play out human token. Yeah, even though this would make sure that we can get out Winota and start rolling, we might not actually be able to attack with it if they have shock or something. It is a good blocker. All right, we're doing it. Love Struck Beast. Bozzy's Lieutenant. Swinging in. Oh, they can kill the 1/1 now. Dang it. That was a foolish mistake. We have more 1/1s. We're okay. Still all good. I mean, this is still a board state that you want to be having up against mono red. So I'm not worried here, especially with what we have in hand. It's just more and more mid-range threats, which is good. So basically the only thing we have to worry about is Ember Cleave. Oh, and we got a 1/1. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Swing him in. And we got a Kenny boy. Oh yeah. yeah, I'd skip to that too. Yes. Oh, that's good. 3-0, baby. We're ranking up. New season, new ranks. We're doing it. All right, up against the Cup Ocean, 3-up Ocean. And the only thing that would make this deck better is a green off the top. We are on the draw, so give us the forest. You know you want to deck. That would just be phenomenal. Phenomenal cosmic power. Yeah, because we'll go Edgewell Innkeeper, Lotus Cobra, and then with the Lotus Cobra ability, play Love Struck Beast and stuff too. Ah, bummer. All right. Guess we're playing it slow, and now our Lotus Cobra is gonna die. All the bad things are gonna happen. Yeah, this is the opposite side of mono red. If we play mono red and we're on the draw, it's so much worse. Yep. That's something they can actually play at some point too. I mean, we don't not play Lotus Cobra, right? Because Lotus Cobra into a Winota, maybe get like a Kenrith. It's the best thing we can do for sure. But it also is gonna die. Oh yeah. Sad day. Hopefully they just keep missing land drops though, and they keep selling all of our Bozzy's Lieutenants. Rude. Yeah, get out the... So I can go Love Struck Beast just played out. We have Edgewell Innkeepers. We'll just play out the token. Let it be a blocker, chump blocker for now. With the Edgewell Innkeepers, I'm not as worried about making sure this attacks in. And we're just trying to play mid-range here. So get out 4/4, 5/5 threats. That's the dream. That's a Brushfire Elemental. Down to 11. Down to 10. You didn't want to hit the Fervent Champion? Oh. I'm heartbroken. Edgewell Innkeeper, Lovestruck Beast. If they want to kill this, they can. Yeah, let's do that. We're trying to get the Winota to go off, so. And it's a bigger threat for us and draws us cards. And now we have a land for Edgewell Innkeeper into Winota. Make sure we can actually swing. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, they have a Winota now. Gosh, take it. They keep fighting everything. Can't block there. Do we just... Oh, we're going down to 4. They have an Embercleave. Embercleave is terrible here for us. But letting it keep Robber is also not the greatest. If it's Embercleave, we at least get to kill the Bushfire Elemental. Okay. Goes on to the boy. Ooh, down to 6. We could just go Kenrith because it's a 5/5. You can actually block both these guys and survive. I guess Winota kind of can too. Thin the deck out. Fable Passage, crack it. Ew. If Kenny Boy survives, we gain life. But all they have to do is switch it over to Robber the Rich. We have to block to stay alive. Is it any better, though, doing anything else? I think we have to play Kenrith. So if they have like Rimrock Knight, if they have Stomps or anything like that, like this is just better. Forcing them to actually pay the 3 to get up to Rob the Rich means they can't play too much else on the turn. Holy crap, that sucks. Okay. And that's lethal. Yep, that's lethal. All right. Because of the +2, so yeah, they do 4 in the first time. They get through with the extra damage, so it gets exactly 2 points damage. Robber the Rich, 2 more, and that's game. Stupid. All right, up against King Wetton. And definitely keep this. This is a Beautimus hand. Play out the Forest, pass the turn. Could have got out the Giant Killer there. Let's see what we're playing up against, though. Even Mono White has a lot of things to hit with Giant Killer. Magistrate. That's actually really annoying for us. Like, really annoying for us. Can't cast spells, but we can still have things enter. So Grafdigger's Cage shuts down Winota, but not this fella. It does shut down all of our adventure creatures, though. Aspirant. Rude. No blocks. Take the beats. Down to 18. Here's a white source. Play Winota. Swing with Lotus Cobra. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, we gonna put the counter onto Lotus Cobra. Yes! Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, boy. That feels good. All right, yep. And they don't have the Apparition. Okay, I don't know how we lose from here. All right, so this is is this my deck? Is this the deck that I built the other day? I think it is. We don't want Kenny Boys out here. We want those other places. And I can bounce back. So let's do this. So this is on green. Create a red source. I guess I could have played this out first and made him a little bit bigger. That was a misplay. Okay. We can always bounce him back with Shepherd of the Flock. I guess don't swing in with the Winota. Okay, let's do this. All right, so 2 triggers. There's our Winota that's attacking, so keep that one. And it's indestructible now. What we want is another Bosmer's Lieutenant first, like put counters onto stuff before that happens, but whatever. All right, as long as Magistrate's alive, Edgewilling Keeper's not as good. But it's still, we can actually still play things out and get some card draw, so that's fine. All right, bring it on. Yep, kills there because I was stupid and didn't play it before the land. We're gonna go ahead and blink back Lotus Cobra, bring that back to hand, and just play it out. Down to 6. Lotus Cobra. All right, Warrior, Wizard, Cleric. Do you have? There's no rogues in mono white, so they got to be playing something else, I believe. I don't think there's any rogues in mono white. So party is cool and all, but yeah. There we go. We got there. Sweet. Up against Naquam, and we do not want these lands, so mulligan that away. We want more lands, though. Keep this, drop a Kenny Boy into the deck. Bolts themselves. That's an intriguing choice. Oh, okay, never mind. Less intriguing. I think we just killed that with fire as quick as humanly possible. Just to slow him down. We do not have any escape creatures in here, which might be a not a good thing. Yeah, while they're tapped down, kill this. Pass the turn. They're still milling 2 a turn. They get up to 8, so they're hitting for 2 here. We need to find a Winota and quick. That's our 1 Ember Cleave already gone. All right, play Forest. Why do I keep messing this up with Elemental? All right, let's go ahead and play out the Bone Crusher Giant. It's a big boy. Drown the lock. All right, cool. Okay. The right play would have been Brush Roll Elemental, land, then Gilded Goose. Robber the Rich. Or not Robber the Rich. This dude. Down to 11. That's a big play. Elemental. Doesn't get countered. That's nice. Not dead yet. Grab a Plains. Bring out the Goosey Goose. And swing in. Kenrith is also pretty sweet here. We do have the Indatha Triome, and so we can bring back a creature every single turn. So, judging, based off of how they play this one out, I might go ahead and go for the Kenrith first. No blocks. Take it down to 11. Yeah, I'm milling everything over. Protection from multicolor could also be really good. Draws a card. Digging for the 4th land. Let's hope that they just have a bunch of other rogues and no counterspell. That's the second Kenrith, so yeah, we go for it. You know, let's swing first and then play him out. Maybe they'll throw out like a Thieves Guild Enforcer first. Get a little bit slappy. All right, go Kenny boy. Go Kenny boy. Ooh. Pass the turn. Please survive. Do not die. Rude. All right. Well, they didn't have a counter spell. I think they would have rather held up a counter. Maybe not. I don't know. Heartless Act's like, that's a perfect target for Heartless Act. So they could still have it. Let's see what they scry for. Finally got to the mana for Into the Story. This could just be like 3 Into the Stories. He puts it on the bottom. Soaring Thought Thief. All right, Kenny Boy number 2 does survive. Or does resolve. No blocks. Down to 8. Kenny boy number 2 cannot swing here now past the turn. We've got to start actually blocking and kill the goose. We do have some life gain each turn. Actually, maybe we wait and just gain 10 life. We'll see. We'll see. Four cards in hand. 3 of them are obviously into the story, which is really good, but they can't kill Kenny boy. They probably are going for the mill now. I could wait, put 2 counters onto this. They could also just have like a Zarasan here. No, they're playing the Luris version. Yeah. Let it die. Down to 5. We can gain 8 life next turn if needed. Oh man, they took our Winota from that. Okay. That's annoying. We have to gain life to stay alive. I can play Elemental and still gain life. Land gives us Brushfire Elemental into Winota. So yeah, we're just going to take a turn to just gain some life, put a counter onto him. Let's just do this now. Not going to give them life. Surprise, surprise. And pass the turn. Maybe swinging in actually was the right play there. They're down pretty low. We can still gain 3 more life. Ugh, tempting. They also are holding up 1 mana for the Thieves Guild Enforcer too, though. All right, swings in. Two Winotas off the top. We don't need them anymore though, so that's something. Take it. Oh, if they have a Heartless Act. Okay, into the story. All right, so now we sack food, getting up to 7. We can play Winota. Oh, we don't have double red source. So we have to have a red source. Hey. All right, red. Dang, I keep messing this up. I don't. I could also play Winota and give it trample. We do just too little to kill him. Oh man, this was lethal if I had done this right. You done messed up, Aaron. Swing him in. Can't whiff here. No, we can't do this right now. No! 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 Crap. All right, please keep Kenny Boy alive. Kenny Boy with the haste and trample with Vazir's Lieutenant gives us lethal. Yeah, kill Winota over Kenny Boy. Do that. Man, they're in an interesting spot here too. So yeah, Soaring Thought Thieves can mill 4 more cards. That puts us down to 16. If they have like Ruin Crabs in this, because they've got to be running into those at some point now, right? Into the story. Whoa, they're digging deep. They can 1 land and then like didn't play out a Ruin Crab. Not going for the mill, which probably is the right play. Drought on the Lock would be really annoying, I guess. Portis keeps it up. Whoa! Dude, they drew so many cards. They didn't have any answers in all of that? Okay. All right. Sweet. Up against the king. And yeah, this is actually a really great curve. Stomp into Bone Crusher Giant into Winota. Really, really good here. We really want to make sure that this Bone Crusher Giant resolves. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just stomp now. Even though it's a little bit awkward, like I don't want to get Heartless Act or counter or anything like that. I want to make sure that I can play it out so that I have fodder for the Winota. And it slows him down a little bit from being able to actually like do stuff. Okay, Bone Crusher Giant. Ooh. No, yeah, so just go, I guess white source. We have a lot of white cards in hand. Winota, please don't get countered. Please? All right. We had to go for it there. It was so good. It's such a good turn 4 play with this. Let's use Thirst. Get a little shockage in there. Brushfire Elemental. Fable Passage. Crack it. Grab a green source. Swing for 5. Man, a little bit awkward. We'd love to have one of our 3 drops right around then, but that's okay. It's all good. Down to 9. Let's use Thirst. All right, so yep. 4 cards in the graveyard. Kenny Boy can't get countered by Dren in the Lock. That might be worthwhile. Fable Passage. Ah, we found another Winota. The protection from multicolored is also really good with Basri's Lieutenant. And some like being able to get it back. Let's wait until we can play Kenrith and give him haste. So let's go ahead and just play Basri's Lieutenant. It's a good thing for them to counter. Kenrith might have actually resolved. Okay, this does resolve. Perfect. Counter. No Heartless Act in response. Sweet. Plays out the island. Soaring Thought Thief. Ruin Crab. Fun stuff. Soaring the Thieves Guild Enforcer is probably the most annoying thing. I do feel like they would have played this out a little bit differently if they had it though. They flashed this out. I guess they could have drawn it this turn. Dude, they're milling over so many good things. We need the Indatha Triumph. Do we have one of those in the graveyard? Not yet. Oh my flippin' heck. Gotta be kidding me. Alright, go Kenrith. Give it haste and swing. Yeah, I mean, their life total's low, so we go for it. Block and get a knight. If you don't block, you're down to 4. And we've already shown a lot of stomps, although most of those are milled over now. All of our good stuff's milled over. Jump blocks. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to mill us out in time, so they have to be protected. So that was the best play. Luris to hand and then play it. Just for some life linking stuff. Unless this is a really good card. Please don't have anything really cool. Pretty please. A green source lets us put 3 counters onto Kenrith. and have enough to give him trample. And we just hope this isn't a Thought Thief. Or I keep thinking Thought Thief. Thieves Guild Enforcer. This one's a Thought Thief. Okay, life gain. Now we can't swing through all of them. Brings back Wind Robber. It's a good blocker for us. Yeah. All right. Let's just go for the board state now. Because we can bring out the Lovestruck Beast and give it haste. Pass the turn. You have your entire graveyard to work with now. Yeah, sacks. Didn't sack there yet. I guess they can attack in first. Dude, this game. All right. Crab is just a blocker for them. That's not the worst. It's the only thing from the graveyard they can play right now, except Wind Robber, I guess. So yeah, swing in, hit, mill us for a little bit more, bring back the Wind Robber. If they find another of these Little Mage's Domination, I'm just gonna be very put off. No! Dang it, Kenny boy. You needed to stay alive one more turn. It says you definitely swing with the Baju's Lieutenant. It has protection from multicolored, so Winota can't even do anything to him. And it has vigilance, so yeah, they're misplaying there. People that only play rogues and never know how to play other stuff, right? All right, well, at least Winota went off the top. That's somewhat good. Wind Robber's back. Yep, more card draw. Yay! Oh, this is all going so wrong now. How do we come back from this? I think it's something like actually drawing another Kenrith. Or finding it with Lovestruck Beast. Alright, Lovestruck Beast comes out. Does not get countered. That's a good sign. Put this on green. Pass the turn. Take our beats another turn. And now we have a blocker for the Lieutenant. They definitely misplayed there. You know, I think we could play Jingotha into this deck. Jingotha would probably be a really good inclusion. And it would give us extra things that we can use to... Actually, how does Jingotha read? Can you use Kenrith's abilities with Jingotha? Or is it only to cast spells? Alright, down to 10. Edgewell Innkeeper off the top. Cracks and sacks. Brings it back. They know that we have to swing with Lovestruck Beast here. So they just probably throw Wind Robber and this in front into the story. Dude, this deck. Oh, this deck. Come on, deck, please. Please. Like, we're still in the running a little bit. Like, but they just drew so many cards now. I don't think that we stick around for this one. I don't know. Wind Robber. I'm gonna see what we find with Winota. That's the only thing I'm gonna stick around for. Because indestructible attackers, and if we find Brushfire Elemental off the top too. I mean, come on. Gotta stick around for that. Giant Killer's not the worst. Kill the Lieutenant. This also means that we have something to play if it's a Edgewell Innkeeper that we hit with Winota, so then we can at least draw a card here. So we know that we have another Winota, so we do swing in pretty aggressively here to try to get their life total down. Yeah. Swing, swing. Yay. We got a giant killer. Ooh. Crap. No. They don't want to lose the lures. This is actually a really interesting block for them. They're okay. They flashed no Soaring Thought Thief. That's really good. Okay. So now they can block. You got to kill the Winota. And Soaring Thought Thief actually gives him a chance at lethal. Blocks with the Luris. Oh, interesting. Do we kill the Luris or the Soaring Thought Thief? Like, Luris is definitely annoying, but the extra pump for everything is what kills us. All right, well, down to 6. We do have tap creatures. Maybe I should have even played out Giant Killer there just to be able to start tapping them down more often. But Winota is a big threat, and we could find something with haste here. Five cards left. Dude, this match is insane. Like, we've been on our back foot the whole time, but we're also like hitting really hard. And Kenny Boy off the top, if they swing all in, they don't have any good blockers, and then Kenrith off the top and like hold up Giant Killer to okay, that's bad. That's probably game. Yeah, we've had some really long games for like what we're playing, you know. It's actually been really fun. Wind Robber. Love Struck Beast is gone. I mean, as long as it's not a Brushfire Elemental. We haven't lost all of those, have we? Like, that's definitely the best thing we can have happen is a Brushfire Elemental, or actually Brushfire Elemental into Candy Boy. That's what we want. Okay, both not elementals. Okay, we're still in it. We're still Soaring Thought Thief. Should have played that before. Milled this for 2 more. Down to 2. And that's game. Oh man. All right. I really wanted to see what we could hit with Winota. Bummer. Well, sometimes that happens. All right, so overall with this deck, we ended up 60% with this one. 6 wins, 4 losses. I think that I had a couple losses that it counted when I was testing it out last night as well. So the deck is really fun. It's not bad at all either, and we're playing really competitively. And the deck is just crazy explosive when it goes off. If we have a Gilded Goose, Lotus Cobra out, Brushfire Elemental, we just go Winota turn 3, start hitting big boys like Kenrith and Bozier's Lieutenant right away. You know, we even just had the turn 2 Bone Crusher Giant and stop. Turn 3 play him out. Turn 4 Winota, and that's really good as well. Like, there's a lot of really cool and fun, powerful plays you can do with Winota, which is really cool. The biggest issue right now is that we don't have the busted humans to go find. Like, there's no Agent of Treachery or anything like that. Like, Kenrith is kind of all we got. I'm really hoping with Kaldheim we get like a couple more top end humans that we can hit with Winota to make it a little bit better for standard. But overall, super fun, super powerful. For all those guys that got to the end of the video here on YouTube, your keyword is human. Let's go 2021 because come on, it's New Year, so 2021, throw it in there. Why not? 2021 for the humans. There we go. That phrase. Bam, done. Feels like I'm just coming up with it on the spot. My bad. Anyway, please like and subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. Bye. Blah blah.